Hello, everyone. Welcome. I realized I didn't formally introduce myself earlier, but my name's Lily. I'm one of the student ministers here at Newman and one of the coordinators for tonight's coffee house. And on behalf of my other coordinators, Michael and Matthew, we want to welcome you all here tonight. And we'll start our show momentarily, but before we do, there are some details that we want to let you all know. So we will have 2 acts, and in between the 2 acts, there will be a 15-minute intermission. So feel free to use that time to stretch, get some more food, or talk amongst one another about how great our performers are, or use the bathrooms, which you can find in the entrances back there. The men's restroom is on my right, and the women's restroom is on my left. And yeah, without further ado, we'll get started momentarily. Thank you all for coming out tonight for our coffee house. Stay on the mission impossible.
Rebecca, stop! Someone might be confessing some deep and intimate secrets in there.
But what if it's something important? What if it's a clue that could help us find the rest of our performers? JP, look, hurry!
It's good to be back. After a long break and having to do missions online, I'm excited for the in-person action.
For real, online missions are the worst. Let's check in with President Father Chris to see what our next real mission is.
Hey, Special Agent Trainee, what's got you down?
I'm so stressed. I have this training assessment due in 3 days and have no idea what to do.
Ugh, I hated doing those assessments when I was a second-year trainee. Which assessment? Maybe we can help.
I have to write a paper about who the most relatable saint is and how that inspires us to become better special agents. I don't know anything about saints.
Don't worry, Roberto. I got you. When I was doing that assessment, I remember going to the special agents in charge of social justice for help. They're the best. You should ask them for help, too.
Okay, the agents in social justice are great and all, but you know who would give the best advice for that assessment? The faithful special agents of spirituality. They know all about pursuing religious life, so they must know a lot about saints.
Social justice agents know a lot about religious life too, and they're very active in community missions, which is super impressive. They do a lot of good work.
Yeah, well, when's the last time you've joined one of their missions? Like the Birthline Tour?
Hey, you know I've been busy. It's harder to do those missions online. You didn't go either.
Wait, why are you attacking me now?
I think that's your own fault if you feel attacked. I'm just saying your advice is completely unhelpful, and you're leading Roberto the wrong way.
Alright, this is gaslighting. You think my advice isn't helpful? Don't you remember when you wanted to sneak into President Father Chris's office during the Mass to steal snacks? And almost got us kicked out of the training program. Yeah, and I give bad advice.
Having bad ideas and giving bad advice are 2 completely different things. You had the choice to do your own thing every mission. It's not my fault you listened to me.
There you go again, shifting the blame on me. You know, the past month we've been online gave me a lot of time to reflect on what I want. I'm an amazing secret agent, and I deserve to have a partner who knows it.
Oh, really? I guess we have very different ideas on what an amazing secret agent is then. How can you call yourself a good secret agent if you're never around? I'm always keeping us on task and picking up after you on missions.
Well, we clearly have issues that are beyond us.
There's one thing we can agree on.
That's it. The next mission we get assigned, we'll go our separate ways. You do your thing, and I'll do mine. I was never satisfied with your work anyways.
Satisfied? Sounds like the Russell sisters.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Newman's action-packed coffee house. For our first performance, we have Liliana and Stephanie singing Satisfied from Hamilton. Give it up for the Russell sisters.
Hello,
Hello, my name is Liliana Razzo, and this is my sister,
Stephanie Razzo,
and we will be singing Satisfied from
Hamilton.
So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
A toast to the groom,
To the bride,
from your sister,
who is always by your side,
to your union,
and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. I remember that night, I just might.
I remember that night, I just might.
I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days.
I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise.
I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite face.
But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face.
I have never been the same.
Intelligent eyes and the hunger, pain, fame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This was not a game.
Strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I have never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match with someone at your level. What the hell's the catch?
It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's been breaking with the key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance. It's a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance.
He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants.
Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it.
I want to take him far away from this place and then turn it to my sister's face, and she is
Helpless,
and I know she is
helpless,
and her eyes are just
helpless.
and I realize
Three fundamental truths at the exact same time. Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
And by all means, lead the way. Number 1.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one.
So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious, and Alexander's penniless.
That doesn't mean I want him any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler.
A pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler?
My sister.
Number 2. He's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister. To satisfied. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his right. Nice going, Angelica. He was right. You will never be satisfied.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
If it takes finding war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
I know my sister like I know my own mind.
You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind.
If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned.
He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine.
She'd be lying.
But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes.
As I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife.
At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom,
To the bride,
from your sister, who is always by your side.
to reunion, in the hope that you'll provide.
happy as his bride. And I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Thank you. Bye.
JP, not there. Only my favorite sits there. Can you back up just a little?
Yep.
Thank you.
Where's President
JP,
Father?
glasses off, please. Rebecca, you're fine. You can leave it. As you were saying.
So, where's President Father Chris?
Come on, JP. Be respectful to David. He works hard to help Newman headquarters run as assistant to the president.
Yeah, JP. So Father Christopher is away on a super secret mission.
Wait, so what's our mission?
Will you let me talk? Can you let me finish? That's why you're my favorite, Rebecca. So the mission is Mission Coffeehouse. Performers have gone missing the last couple of days, and we need to find out who's kidnapping them. I need you two to work together. Can you do that? Alright, why do you two look like a couple of sourpusses?
It's nothing, David. We just had a disagreement. I think we may have very different approaches to this mission.
Yeah, well, I really don't care about that. If I wanted to have this kind of conflict and attitude, I would have had Lily and Michael be the secret agents on this one. But I need you two. You're our best. I know you can do this. Here's a Together for Life brochure. If you'd like to read through that, maybe help yourself out. But in the meantime, I need you to be focused. I need you to follow your passions. I need you to follow love. I need you to choose God. We're depending on you. Stay on the mission. We love you and we support you. Go out there and get it done.
Oh, there's so many performers. I don't know who to look for first.
I don't know. I thought we were working separately, remember?
Whatever. Here, you find these performers, I'll find these performers. Let's see who's way better.
Ugh, I cannot deal with this right now. Anyways, who should I look for first? What is this? Cabinet battle? Well, if I were to think about this logically, guess I would check the kitchen first. That's where all the cabinets are. Oh my goodness, I found them! Ladies and gentlemen, get excited for this action-filled cover of Cabinet Battle 1 from the musical Hamilton, featuring Sophia, Ashley, Liliana, and Lily.
Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in New York City. Are we ready for a cabinet meeting? The issue on the table, Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state debt and establish a national base. Secretary Jefferson, the floor, sir.
Life's a journey in the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising, unquote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. Ow! But Hamilton forgets, his plan would have the government assume state debt. Now place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits.
Not true!
Oh, it's a shoe fits wear it. It's New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Don't tax the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground. We create, you just want to move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and it's way too many pages for any man to understand. So stand with me in the land of the free, and pray to God we never see Hamilton's candidacy. Look, when Britain taxed our tea, we got first seat. Imagine what's gonna happen when you try to tax our whiskey.
Secretary Jefferson, thank you. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present, we're running a real nation. Would you like to join us? Or stay mellow doing whatever else it is you do in Monticello? If we assume the debts the union gets, a new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost, you'd rather give it a sedative. A civic citizen from a slave, or hey neighbor,
You're just a pain because you don't pay for labor. We plant seeds in the sounds we create, yet keep ranting. We know who's really doing the planting. And another thing, Mr. Agent Enlightenment, to lecture me about the war you didn't fight in. You think I'm frightened of you, man? You almost died in a trench while you were off getting high with the French. Thomas Jefferson always hesitant with a prejudice. Reticent, there isn't a pun he doesn't jettison. Madison, you're Madison, Harrison, take your medicine. Well, you're in worse shape than the national jettison. Sitting there, useless as two bricks. Hey, turn around, bend over, I'll show you where my shoe fits.
Excuse me, Jefferson, Madison, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We will reconvene after a brief recess. Hamilton?
Sir,
A word.
you don't have the votes. You don't have the votes. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna need congressional approval and you don't have the votes.
Such a blunder. Sometimes it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder.
Why she even brings the thunder.
You want to pull yourself together?
I'm sorry, these Virginians are birds of a feather.
Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth.
So we let Congress get held hostage by the South?
You need the votes.
No, we need bold strokes. We need this
You
plan.
need to convince more folks.
James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter.
Winning was easy, young man. Governing's harder.
They're being intransigent.
You need to find a compromise.
They don't have a plan. They just hate mine.
Convince them otherwise.
And what happens if I don't get congressional approval?
I imagine they'll call for your removal.
Sir,
Figure it out, Alexander. That's an order from your commander.
Oh man, all that fighting reminds me of JP and I. At least I found one of my performers. Wonder how JP is doing.
Agent JP, you good?
No. President Father Chris assigned his mission Coffeehouse, but Agent Rebecca and I got into a fight. Now we're working alone, and I don't know how to find my half of the performers.
It's alright, man. Just treat it like any other mission. What would you normally do?
I mean, I don't know. I usually just pray, and the answers just naturally come to me.
So then just do that. Offer yourself to God in prayer, and I'm sure it'll all work out.
Thanks, Agent Kyle. I knew the Special Agents of Spirituality had the best advice. If I need to pray, I should go to the church. Hold on. Is that music I hear? Oh, I found one. Everyone, put your hands together for Matthew here performing All of Me on piano. was amazing. I came to give all of myself to the Lord, and you responded. And Rebecca thought I couldn't do it without her. I'm going to pray some more and find the rest of the performers.
One of the performers I have to look for has a performance titled Up to the Mountain. Wait, does that mean I have to climb a mountain? Ugh, why? Why couldn't it have been called A Walk on the Sunny Beach or Chillin' in the Sun? Well, gotta stay on the mission and climb that mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Father Chris performing Up to the Mountain.
I went up to the mountain because you asked me to. Up over the clouds to where the sky was blue, but I could see all around me, everywhere. I could see all around me, everywhere. Sometimes I feel like I never been nothing but tired, and I be walking till the day I expire. Sometimes I lay down, no more can I do, but then I go on again because you asked me to. Someday I look down, afraid I will fall, and though the sun shines, I see nothing at all, and I hear your sweet voice, come and then go, come and then go, telling me softly, you love me so. The peaceful valley just over the mountain, the peaceful valley, few come to know. I may never get there, ever in this lifetime, but sooner or later, it's there I will go. Sooner or later, it's there I will go.
Wow, there sure is a lot of talent around here. Although I couldn't help but notice how our last performer looked a lot like President Father Chris. I mean, maybe a bit younger, but the resemblance is still impressive. If only JP could see how far I've come, I'm sure he'd be jealous. Oh, that mountain was really something. I should get some rest before I continue searching for the rest of the performers. Besides, you can't stay on the mission if you're not well rested. Nap time!
Dear Lord, please help me find all the performers. Grant me the answers so that I can shove it in Rebecca's face. I mean, please guide me to the rest of the performers, Lord, and help me to live in prayer. Speaking of living in prayer, get excited for Bon Jovi's Livin' on a Prayer, performed by Waverly, Matthew, and Chris. Sing along.
mission. Stay on the mission. Stay on the mission.
Oh my gosh, David's right. I'm not staying on the mission. I'm letting my issues with JP get in the way. Man, I should go find him.
Well, I have never in my life prayed with so much devotion and felt God so intensely. God has been giving me every single answer I need, proving He is the true master agent. Can I get an amen? That's what I'm talking about. Although, I really admire Chris, Matthew, and Waverly. The way they all coordinated and worked together, you can tell they work really well as a team. It kind of reminds me of Rebecca and I. I can't help but wish that she and I could work that well. You know what? Who said Rebecca and I couldn't team up and work that well together? Sure, we've definitely had some disagreements, but we just need to work past it. That's it. It's time for me to go back and find my partner. Rebecca! What are you doing here? I was just on my way to find you.
And I came to look for you.
Wait, you did?
Well, I mean, I just felt like I needed my partner in Christ in crime. I thought maybe I'd come find you so we could work together and combine our faith and good works.
No way, same. I was praying and got inspired by performances that I realized I wanted to do the mission together, like we always do. Whoa, a message from President Father Chris. It says, "You'll be back." And there's a link to a video by Agent Sophia.
Let's see it. It must be another clue.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da, 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 da da da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back, soon you'll see. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise. And I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da, da 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 ay ya da 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 ya da 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 ay ya da 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 ay ya da 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 ya da 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 ay ya da 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 da
That was a cool performance. Why would Father Chris send it though? How about we join hands in prayer and ask God for the answer?
Bruh, it probably means he's back at the Newman headquarters.
You're so smart. Speaking of coming back, we'll have a quick intermission and be right back.
But before you go, enjoy this blessed performance by Michael and Brian.
Oh man, it's nice to finally get a break from doing all the Coffeehouse planning.
Yeah, it's been a great production so far. You deserve it, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Time to get your well-deserved rest.
True. And some well-deserved food, am I right?
Shoot, I'm hungry. You hungry?
Oh, I'm hungry.
You down for KBBQ?
Oh, always. Bless the Lord.
You deserve it, man.
Bless the Lord.
My soul.
I'll worship his holy name.
Sing like never before. Oh, my soul. I'll worship his holy name. The sun comes up. It's a new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Worship his holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul. I'll worship his holy name.
Okay, I think they were good.
All right, Agent JP and Rebecca, what's the report? How's the mission?
It was a bumpy start. Agent JP and I had a disagreement and parted ways for a bit, but we're back together and we found half of the performers.
Well, I'm glad to hear both of you put aside your differences and team up again, you know. You two kind of remind me of what it's like working with my old partner, Agent Chris Jr.
Agent Chris Jr.? Wasn't he the one who went rogue a couple years ago?
You know, I try to keep this a secret as much as possible, but because you know how I hate dramas, there's always a rivalry between Chris Jr. and I.
Wait, what? What type of rivalry?
Well, Agent Chris Jr. has always complained that the special agent of social service do not get enough mission. And he thought that the staff at the Newman headquarters devoted all their attention to the agents of spirituality. And so he decided to leave a couple of years ago because of all this.
I had no idea this was going on.
Yeah. You know what? Now I think about it, something telling me that Agent Chris Jr. might be behind all of these kidnappings.
No way!
Yeah, I know it is hard to believe, but knowing how obsessed he is trying to get everyone to help special agents in social justice, it's not surprising that he's been kidnapping the performers. He's probably trying to get them to do social work or something. So, the other agents that I used to talk about, how he can be very chaotic, uncool, and hysterical. You know?
Thank you for sharing with us, President Father Chris. We promise to put an end to this madness.
Yes, we will use our good faith, good works, and expertise as agents to capture Chris Jr.
I know you will do your best. And remember, like our assistant, the president, David always say, Stay on the mission.
Where on earth could Chris Jr. be hiding?
That's the same question I have. And where has he put the rest of our performers?
Well, the next ones on the list are Tim, Robert, and Yvonne, but I can't think of where Chris Jr. could have possibly taken them.
Oh, I just remembered. Some agents come into work in the evenings. Agent Tim and Irene are usually there for choir missions.
Right. I bet Chris Jr. kidnapped them and is forcing them to practice in the chapel. How cruel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the talented Tim, Robert, and Yvonne. Let's go.
I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can compete with all that. So what if it sucks? What if it sucks? And only us. And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can we try that? What if it's you? What if it's me? What if that's all that we needed to be? And the rest of the world falls away. What do you say?
I never thought there'd be someone like you who would want me. So I'd give you 10,000 reasons to not let me go. But if you really see me, if you like me for me and nothing else, that's all that I've wanted for longer than you could possibly know. So it can be us, it can be us, and only us. And what came before won't count anymore or matter. We can try that, it's not so impossible. Nobody else but the two of us here, 'cause you're saying it's possible.
We can just watch the whole world disappear
Till you're
the only one I still know how to see.
It's just you and me.
It'll be us, and only us. And what came before won't count anymore. We can try that, you and me. That's all that we needed to be. And the rest of the world falls away. And the rest of the world falls away. The world falls away. The world falls away.
And it's only us.
That was amazing. There's no doubt that all of the performers are super talented.
Yes, so much talent. And we finally found Tim and Irene. Such a relief. I don't mean to brag or anything, but dang, we're kind of good at this, aren't we?
Heck yeah, we are.
Wait, did you hear that?
What?
That echo your voice created.
Oh yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
I think that means we can probably find Ethan in the church as well.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I just realized. Almost all of our performers have been in the church. Why on earth has it taken us so long to find them if they've been here the whole time?
I don't know, man. Maybe Chris Jr. isn't as great of a kidnapper. Like, seriously, the church? Isn't that a little too obvious to put all of the performers here? There's so many windows.
Well, yeah, but if that's obvious, then shouldn't we have found all of them already?
Yeah, maybe we're not as great as this as we thought. Well, back to the mission. Everybody put your hands together for the talented Ethan Echo Co.
We were a gamble from the start, one wish we shared upon the stars. It never made sense to love you. Somehow we made it where we are, two lovers distant and so far. It'd be easier to let go. I know that it's all up to you, though the noises might be right. I can't hold on if you let go, but if you love me, will you fight? They said you'll get lost in your love, but she said I know where my heart is. There's something more here that you'll never know. I stood at the edge of the silence. She spoke like a flower bloomed and welcomed my heart. She said I won't let go. And she finds herself in love. All the angels lift her up, while her beauty spreads its wings. I whisper, thank you, my love. We walk along this empty road where no one's ever been before. They won't understand us, but in my heart of hearts I know your sky is the color of my soul, and I can't lose you now. They said you'll get lost in your love, but she said I know where my heart is. There's something more here that you'll never know. I stood at the edge of the silence. She spoke like a flower bloomed and welcomed my heart. She said I won't let go. And she finds herself in love. All the angels lift her up, while her beauty spreads its wings. I whisper, thank you, my love. When the tears run down her face, and they're blinded by her pain, she will find herself in love, praying I won't give up.
That was beautiful.
Right? She finds herself in love. All the angels lift her up. Oh man, what an awesome musician.
Wait, can you hear that? It sounds like someone's talking.
Where?
Right there, in the secret interrogation room.
Rebecca, stop! Someone might be confessing some deep and intimate secrets in there.
But what if it's something important? What if it's a clue that could help us find the rest of our performers? JP, look, you have to come here. It's Chris Jr., hurry.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh, baby. It might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean I'm serious. 'Cause to lose all my senses, that's just so typically me. Oh, baby, baby. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh, baby. Oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. You see, my problem is this. I'm dreaming away, wishing that heroes, they truly exist. I cry, watching the days. Can't you see? I'm a fool in so many ways. But to lose all my senses, that is just so, it's typically me. Oh, baby. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. I got lost in the game. Oh, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oops. I did it again. I played with your heart. I got lost in the game. Oh, baby. Oops. You think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
I cannot believe this.
Wait, what did you see?
Didn't you hear what he said? I'm not that innocent. He's planning something. I bet he's forming an army. He's gonna attack Newman headquarters.
Heck no. If Chris Jr. is planning to build an army to attack us, then we also need to build an army to prepare for the attack.
That's right. We do need to build an army, but who do we go to?
I have an idea. Let's ask help from the special agents, the Angels.
That's awesome. The Angels. Ladies and gentlemen, get excited. This is Angels Assemble.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. true. Of course I know I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, night, I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. You, the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings.
That was pretty epic, seeing all those angels working together to make that performance. I think it's time for us to make our own team.
The team looks great. Maybe while we get ready, we can have some cool music to help hype us up. Everyone, please welcome Teresa Pia, the pianist.
Isn't this Chris Wynn? I mean, Chris Jr.
Stop it. You know I don't like to be called Junior.
Are you ready to pay for that name? Are you ready to pay for all the things that you have done?
Maybe you should ask yourself that question. I'll show you.
Chris! But our father, Chris.
What?
Chris the Jesuit. What you've done is so wrong. You've tried to hide all these talented people from showing their gifts to the community and end Coffeehouse. I can't let that slide.
Then don't!
Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Oh, no, you don't! Chris, don't do it. Think of the good that would do to the community, to the other agents, and the Newman Center.
Well, you should have thought about that before you gave me an office with no windows!
Chris, it doesn't have to end this way. Look, JP and I had a really huge argument at the start of this mission, and I thought it'd be impossible to work with him. But we were able to put our differences aside and do what we do best, which is to serve the Newman headquarters as secret agents.
Yeah, and we each have our own strengths and weaknesses, but we shouldn't let our differences get between us, especially when we have something common that's bigger than our desires. Stay on the mission, Chris!
Nah, I'm still pissed about the office!
Drop your weapon. It's over now.
Woo! We did it! We found all the kidnappers and saved all the performers.
I know, right? We do make a great team after all, don't we?
Yeah, you got that right. Maybe we should celebrate or something.
Why don't we celebrate with some music?
Great idea, Agent Kyle. Everybody, get excited for the performance of San Francisco Street with Kyle and Isabel.
By the sea invited me to this thing called Search Retreat. We had a small group and talked about all our feelings. Then the spirit hit me. Now we're all part of the community. Waking up by the sea on a San Diego street. We are about all the sunny weather, and it's all in front of you and me. Waking up by the sea on a San Diego street. We are about all the sunny weather, and it's all in front of you, all in front of you and me. Oh, oh. Waking up by the sea on a San Diego street. We are about all the sunny weather, and it's all in front of you and me. Waking up by the sea on a San Diego street. We are about all the sunny weather, and it's all in front of you, all in front of you and me. San Diego Street, you and me. It's all in front of you and me, you and me. San Diego Street, you and me. Oh, oh.
Wow, what a wild mission that was.
I know, right? Roberto. Or should I say Agent Roberto?
No way. You're officially an agent now? How was the sales assessment?
Oh yeah, it was great. I actually asked the special agents in charge of liturgy for their help, and it worked out great for me.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it turned out okay. Thanks for your help for the mission Coffeehouse you had. Couldn't have done it without you.
Happy to help. After all, you know what David says, stay on the mission.
Just make sure it is the mission that God is calling you to be on.
Hey, 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 we were out way past sundown. Hey, 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 we were all so scared to come down. Maybe if we just leave it alone, I'll be okay. Hey, hey, hey. David, won't you let me know if there's anything to say? We're a long way from home. Everything's strange. David, won't you let me know if there's any other way? We're out on the road. Nothing's okay. Nothing's okay. Oh, except for this night. Nothing's okay. Oh, except for this night.
Who knows, we might just enjoy it. And you might reach out to see a lot more people than what you think and touch the lives in there. Stay on that mission. Follow your heart.
Beautiful.
After a long break.
After a long break.
Hey, spatial. Okay, sorry.
All right, we're still going. We're still going. Still rolling.
I said spatial.
Stop it. You know I don't like to be called Junior.
Are you ready to fight for your name? Pay for all the wrong that you've done?
I can't remember my line. I forgot my line again. What's my line?
Rebecca!
JP!
Grant me the answers so that Rebecca.
You can just read your thing.
No, I was reading it, but like it's wrong.
Ugh, I cannot deal with this right now. Anyways, who should I look for first? What is this? Cabinet battle?
It's okay.
It's okay.
You can look at my list, and then my phone's right here, so.
I forgot the first.
Hello.
Yes.
Can we do it again? Can we do it one more? Can we do it again?
The team looks great.
Michael, I can hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I really don't care. If you need help, though, here's a Together for Life brochure. It's for married couples, just in case. But what we need to do is we need to get past this. Yeah, read up on that there, JP.
We're good.
Action.
Come on, JP. Be respectful to David. He works hard to help Newman headquarters run as assistant to the president.
Oh. What? Am I supposed to speak now? Sorry, I was busy making faces.
Stay on the mission, Chris. Nah, I'm so pissed about The Office. It's over. What? Oh my god!
Stay on the mission.
Just make sure it's the mission that God is calling you to be on.
All right, cut.
And that's our show for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Momentarily, we're going to serve dessert, and we'll be playing some music, so feel free to stick around.
Before we have dessert, I am going to ask the Coffeehouse coordinators to please come forward. So Matthew, Michael, please join Lily on the stage. These three clowns have put in thousands and thousands of hours over the past week. I'm an aerospace engineering major. My math adds up. They've put in a lot of time and effort and energy and sacrificed their grades, maybe, to do this. So we would like to give them a little thank you. All right. Thank you, Coffeehouse coordinators. I'm sure you guys will find those very enlightening. Anyways, now we can have dessert.
I actually have a few people that the coordinators and I want to thank, or we have a lot of people that we want to thank, actually. First, Newman staff, Father Chris Jr., Gabby, and David for supporting us in this endeavor. We want to thank all the student ministers for endlessly putting their time and efforts into everything that we do. The student minister coordinators, Isabel and Ignatius, for supporting us through this process as well. I want to give a huge thank you to the community volunteers. We had James, Jerry, Tim, Lizzie, Roberto, Rachel, Audrey, Philip. Thank you for dedicating your time and your effort in helping this production. I also want to give a huge thank you and shout out to our MCs, JP and Rebecca, for being sort of the face of Coffeehouse this year, for all their dedication to memorizing lines, although as we saw in the bloopers, they kind of read their lines. But thank you for being our MCs this year. And thank you for all of you watching at home, all of you who came out here tonight, everyone here. You all make Newman what it is, and that's a home away from home. And it's one that I'm very grateful to be a part of, and I'm sure my co-coordinators can also agree. So thank you all.
So this is completely impromptu. I have nothing planned, but again, I want to say thank you to every single person who was involved, every single person who came here tonight. Honestly, I mean, we couldn't have done any of this without you guys. So a huge, huge thank you for you all.
Now I'm obligated to say something too. No. But even if I wasn't, or even if I was obligated, I'm not obligated. Really, just a huge thank you again. Especially, I know James and Jerry have put in a lot of work trying to get this video to what it was. So please give them a big round of applause. And run through the list of people again. But if your name was already said, and even if your name wasn't said and you're a community member who helped out, we know that you helped out, and we're very, very appreciative of everything that you've done. And then, again, like seeing everybody here just warms my heart. So thank you for coming. Do you have more to say? Oh, okay.
Seriously, James and Jerry, you guys are awesome.
And of course, David is amazing. We based off our entire thing. Okay, fine. Go eat your dessert. David doesn't want any praise. Please enjoy the wonderful cupcakes that the food committee has wonderfully prepared. Okay. You'll see a little thingies over there. You'll see. Please go enjoy, please.
Just a quick shout out to Annabelle for our cupcakes. They look and taste amazing. All right, thank you.